welcome to How to Grow a Garden. I'm Scarlett. Today we're going to talk about tomatoes. How to hand pollinate your tomatoes, your indoor tomatoes of course, because if they're outdoors you probably have bees or other outdoor insecty things that are doing the pollinating for you, but indoors you may not. So here is how you do it. Essentially you have a flower, and I found one. Here we've got a bunch here, we've got two, and we've got two more up here. Now these flowers have not opened, so let's imagine my hand as the flower. What you want to do is just wiggle the flower. You can do this with the back of a toothbrush, you can do this with a little miniature vibrator, you can do it anything that really moves, or you can do it with a brush. This is very easy. You simply want to get the pollen that is on the stigma, the pollen on the stamens to fall onto the stigma. The stigma is the little piece in the middle, the stamen are the little guys on the outside that have pollen on it, and you want it to all shake together. Now the deal with tomatoes is they're self-pollinating, so you don't have to go from plant to plant, unlike blueberries or a whole host of other plants, which you do have to cross-pollinate. You don't have to do that with tomatoes. You can though, you can cross-pollinate, and if you did, you would end up with a hybrid, a tomato plant, a tomato fruit that comes from multiple tomatoes. Now if you took that fruit and you then let that fruit rot and then harvested the seeds by drying them off, and there's a few different ways to do that, or you could just throw it into some dirt and wait half a year and it'll grow. That happens too. In fact, I did that last year and I've got tomatoes growing everywhere. They're all volunteers. It's like crazy. Anyway, back to the point. So you could, if you then take those seeds from the cross-pollinated flowers, where you took pollen from this flower and you mix them, right? Pollen from here to this flower. Anyway, the plant that then comes from the seed that was in that now tomato, say if I cross-pollinate this tomato would have seeds in it. If I took those seeds and I grew them into a new plant, and then I took that plant and those tomatoes, I would now have a new type of tomato made from two different plants, right? Mama and Papa are making this. But the point is I'm obviously just going off on a big ramble here. The point is, these guys are self-pollinating, so you don't have to do that. So forget all of what I said. What's important is that you move the pollen around in the flower. That's it. That's all you gotta do. I do hope this was clear and well understood. I will see you in the next episode. I hope that you are having a wonderful year and that your garden is not being washed away quite as much as mine is, because we're getting constant rain, which is why I'm still shooting indoors. I will bring you more outdoor stuff. I do have updates coming as soon as the rain stops coming down and I can get to the garden without having to put on my big rain boots. I will be bringing you more updates, and there'll be lots of cool stuff to come. In fact, we've got a few videos. Things like how to clean without using chemicals. Things like a few recipe ideas, a whole bunch of cool stuff. So stick around. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and put some comments down below. I love comments, especially comments that are about dialogue. Tell me about your garden. What are you growing? How do you like to pollinate your flowers? If you see anything, if you see any comments you want to comment, feel free to comment on each other's comments. Like, let's start talking. Also, if you see a troll, especially if there are any corporate trolls, which are people who are paid to troll, corporate trolls are really a pain in the butt. So if you find them, if there is a troll on the channel and you want to give them your 2 cents, please go ahead and do that. I really appreciate when you guys, especially my loyal fans, and I know there's so many of you, when you guys want to go out of your way to tell the trolls to take a hike. It's really cool. I do read those, and I definitely give you a thumbs up, and I definitely support it. Thanks for all the love. You guys are absolutely awesome, and I will see you in the next episode. Toodaloo!